What's up, guys? Today, I've got something seriously cool for you. The finalized designs for the brand new iPhone 17 Pro Max and the iPhone 17 Air. Yeah, these are the legit designs case manufacturers are already working with, so this is the real deal. We're going to do a close-up, side-by-side comparison with the current iPhone 16 Pro Max and the iPhone 16. Break down the differences, the upgrades, and what Apple is cooking up for us this time. So, let me set up my camera and let's dive right in. Alright, so here's the lineup. iPhone 16 Pro Max, iPhone 17 Pro Max, iPhone 17 Air, and the regular iPhone 16. First off, the iPhone 17 Air. You want to know how much thinner this bad boy is, right? Well, it's definitely bigger than the regular iPhone 16, rocking around a 6.6-inch display. So, yeah, it's a bit stretched out, but peep the camera setup on the back. Apple switched things up. Check this out. There's this sleek bar at the top of the camera module. Apple will probably give it some fancy name, knowing them. The flash and microphone? They've moved them over to one side, unlike the older models where they were kinda spread out. And that middle part is totally clean. Looks sharp. Now, thickness? I legit measured it. No tape measure here, but trust me, it's around 5.5 millimeters thin. That's wild. The buttons? Slimmer too. Kinda like they took the iPhone 16, squished it flat, then stretched it wide. And here's the kicker. It's fully eSIM only worldwide. No physical SIM slot on the 17 Air, which might bug some folks, but it's the future, honestly. Looking at the bottom, the speaker holes are smaller, and the USB-C port is slightly off-center, but barely noticeable. When you stack the iPhone 17 Air over the iPhone 16, you can see the difference. This is a proper slimmed down phone. Now, the iPhone 17 Pro Max looks pretty similar to the 16 Pro Max at first glance, but there are some subtle tweaks. That camera bar's still here. And again, the flash, mic, and LiDAR sensor are all shifted to one side, different from the older layout we've seen since, like the iPhone 12. The cameras look the same overall though. Unless I'm tripping, that top lens might be spaced a little further apart. Could be bigger sensors inside? Time will tell. Buttons and ports? Same spots, same feel. Thickness? Honestly, they're almost identical. Maybe a hair thinner or thicker, but it's not visible to the naked eye. One thing I noticed, the cameras on the 17 Pro Max do stick out a bit more than before. Apple's trying to keep the body thin, but those sensors gotta breathe. So, those are the designs, folks. Official, final, and what case makers are already using to make your next phone case. Pretty wild to see how Apple's refining their look and feel while sticking close to what we already know. But let me drop 3 upgrades I'm seriously hyped about that are coming to both phones. Number 1, RAM. We're looking at 12 gigs of RAM on both the iPhone 17 Air and the 17 Pro Max. That's a big jump from the 8 gigs we've had before. This puts Apple right up there with the Android flagships in memory power, which means buttery smooth multitasking with iOS 26 and that slick liquid glass effect. Number 2, 120 Hz refresh rate on the Air. Yes, you heard me. Finally, Apple is bringing a 120 Hz display to a non-Pro iPhone. The regular 17 and the 17 Air both get this smooth refresh rate, so scrolling and animations are gonna feel next level. Number 3, camera upgrades. The rear cameras are jumping to a whopping 48 megapixels across all 3 lenses on the Pro Max. And even cooler, the front-facing camera is getting a 24 megapixel sensor for the first time ever across the entire lineup. That's a huge upgrade from the 12 megapixel selfie cam we've had since the iPhone 14 Pro. Better selfies, better video calls, we're here for it. Alright guys, those are the juicy bits on the designs and specs. What do you think? Are you hyped for the crazy slim iPhone 17 Air? Or the Pro Max that's playing it cool but packing some serious firepower? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to know if you're planning to upgrade or just watching from the sidelines this time. If you dug this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any Apple news, leaks, and reviews. Alright, that's it for now. I'll catch you on the next one. Stay sharp, stay skeptical, and as always, take care. Peace.